When you start to build your first company, there are many mistakes that can be made. Sure, every mistake becomes a lesson. Study it, grow from it. But there is far less painful teacher in life we can choose to learn from, and this is the mistakes from others. Hi, I'm Ilya, the founder of Eleken, a product design agency for SaaS. Today I'm covering top 10 books for SaaS leaders to learn from. You might have heard that 80% or even 90% of the new businesses fail. The first 3 books on my list are all about burning questions for founders. How Not to Fail. The first book is The E-Myth Revised by Michael Gerber. Gerber's key message is to prioritize systems over people to avoid failure. Throughout the book, he provides practical guidance on building these systems. Before we move further, here's one nugget of wisdom from Mr. Gerber. Picture your business as a nationwide franchise from the day one, and then go ahead and build this first unit. By adopting a franchise approach, you ensure that your business is built on solid processes rather than being dependent on individuals. $100 million Offers by Alex Hormozi. I personally think that the offer of the company is the key to success. This book sees the key entrepreneur problem in the constant struggle for more profit, pedaling like crazy but barely keeping their heads above water. Does this sound familiar? Well, maybe you just don't think big enough. Alex delves into strategies and mindset behind building businesses that generate significant revenue. It provides practical insights and actionable advice on creating high-value offers that can potentially generate $100 million in sales. The book focuses on key concepts such as identifying market needs, crafting compelling offers, optimized sales funnels, and scaling business effectively. In simple terms, it offers guidance on how to create and scale business offers to reach the impressive milestone on $100 million in sales. Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. The author states that the main trick to keep afloat is to prioritize profit. Remember Parkinson's law? The old adage says, work expands to fill all the time available for its completion. In simple terms, if you have 3 days to get something done, it will take you 3 days. The same works with money. If you don't prioritize profit and just consider in total amount available, you'll find a way to spend it all. Instead, start by determining how much you want to earn and subtracting that from your estimated sales. Then you'll work with what's left and always come up on top with a nice profit. The next 2 books on my list show the way to develop your strategic vision. It's a real superpower, especially in the early stage, when uncertainty pops up in every aspect of the business. Good Strategy, Bad Strategy by Richard Rumelt. According to Rumelt, all good strategies are alike. Each bad strategy is bad in its own way. That means you can learn to become a good strategist by Hannibal, Steve Jobs, and Howard Schultz. By tapping into the essence of the situation, understanding what works, and finding the hidden potential, anyone can master the art of strategy. One-Page Marketing Plan by Alan Deep is the most practical marketing book in my experience. A marketing plan by Alan Deep works the architect's blueprint for getting and retaining customers. It's a book that helps you implement effective marketing strategies in your business without spending years studying to become an expert. Product Management. The Lean Startup by Eric Ries is the legendary book on digital product development. Established companies can follow a predetermined plan, like when preparing a space rocket for a liftoff. But startups, they're more like driving a jeep across unstable and shifting terrain. There is no time to wait for perfection or rely on long-term forecasts. Startup founders must constantly change direction, swiftly maneuvering around unexpected obstacles and dead ends. However, that doesn't mean startups should embrace complete chaos with a just do it mentality. Chaotic driving will not get you anywhere, right? Here comes a core component of Lean methodology, the build, measure, learn feedback loop. Obliquity by John Kay. I'm still in the process of reading, but can already recommend this one for its central idea, the iterative approach to problem solving. That's something I opt in product design in particular, and I even have a dedicated video on how to adopt an iterative design process to protect yourself from costly mistakes. Feel free to check it out. Obliquity is a book that explores the idea that complex goals and desired outcomes are often better achieved indirectly, rather than through direct pursuit. It argues that many successful individuals and organizations have reached their objectives by focusing on a broader purpose or by taking circuitous paths. In simple terms, it suggests that sometimes the best way to achieve something is by taking a detour instead of a straight path. Inspired by Marty Kagan, is the ultimate book for product executives. It sheds light on how product managers, project managers, developers, testers, marketers, researchers, and analysts and delivery managers all work together for creating and sustaining successful technology products. The 11th chapter in the book is a must-read. It's dedicated to the role of UI/UX design in product development. The bottom line is that you and your designer really are partners. You are there to discover the necessary product solutions together, and you each bring different and critical skills to the team. That's something critical for product managers to understand. Another thing Marty Kagan writes is that it's barely possible to manage a product in less than 60 hours a week. That leads us to the last pile of books for today, books on prioritization. Essentialism by Greg McKeown focused on 4 main points. Do less, but do it better. Don't try to do everything. Focus on what you can excel at. Regularly question what's worth doing and adjust your plans accordingly. Once you identify the crucial tasks, waste no time in making the necessary things. This book is a much-needed antidote to burnout, pacing, and hustle culture. A CEO only does 3 things by Trey Taylor solved the same burnout problem but in a different way. It says a leader should focus on nothing else than culture, talent, and numbers. Establish and embed core values in the organization, select personnel aligned with the culture, and track critical measures and goals company-wide. All the rest is delegatable. That was the last book for today. I hope you find this video helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button for more content on SaaS business and product design. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will be sure to respond. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.